Alright, there we go. Live for the next live stream. I probably might put in some music just to try and liven it up though. Although I'm not sure about it yet. But we'll see how it goes without music so far, and if I have to, I'll probably go ahead and put on some music. Just to make this stream a little bit more lively. I might bring up the chat. Alright. So, guys, welcome to the third annual birthday live stream of mine. This one here might focus on Mugen creations that I'm making instead of the progression of them. So that way you'll be able to see what kind of characters I have. Hello there, Christopher Pardon, or Padon, or Padron. Birthday live stream will actually include some Mugen creating along with some music to go along with the background. So I hope that you guys enjoy this. Right now though, this one here will mainly focus on Cutman, because he's going to be the main center of this whole entire Mugen creating process. Mainly because so far, if I could load them up, I'll be focusing on the moves and the sprites that I'll be making for him in order to make him the character, basically. Because so far, Cutman has most of his stuff done. He has his standing attacks done, but the crouching attacks and air attacks I really haven't gotten to yet. Maybe because I got this and these two. So it's time to get started with some Cutman sprite sheet making. Especially for his air attacks. So with that, I might go ahead and put on some music, so that way you guys can go ahead and listen to them while I go ahead and make them. Right, there we go. For this one here, I'm probably gonna put on some Mega Man music just so it fits for him. Oh yeah, I almost forgot about the thing on Discord too. Probably get to that there right now. Alright. I'll probably go ahead and put on Cutman's theme while I work on him. The lags, I'm sorry, it's because I have a slow PC, basically, when it comes to videos and whatnot. So. Hello there, Stickman. welcome to the live stream. In this one here, I'll be focusing mostly on Cutman. So get ready for that. For Cutman, I have most of his sprites done, mostly these. Along with these also, which will be in a hyper move that I would go ahead and say. Although it will be a secret. Well, not a secret, but I kind of know it because Cutman has his hands going straight onto the ground. Also, you might notice these sprites. These sprites were from the throw animation that you saw on Cutman versus Potion Man, which is basically Plague Knight. It's supposed to be part of the joke. But other than that, though, in this live stream also, you guys can feel free to ask me questions about anything. So, if you want to, you can go ahead and ask anything. While I go ahead and do the spriting, basically. Thanks, Stickman, by the way, for the happy birthday. Basically in here, it's just this one here is going to be a strong air attack. Basically, since I haven't gotten to Cutman's air attacks yet, so I thought, why not? And plus, I haven't gotten started on yet with them yet, which means that I can go on ahead and get started with the sprites first. Then, from there, I'll go on ahead and get the rest done. Now in this one here, Cutman, it would be pretty easy to spray up, mostly because he has Mega Man sprites. I mean, the reason why you guys think I'm using Mega Man sprites is mostly because Cutman and Mega Man mostly have the same sprites. That is why you saw in the Cutman versus Potion Man video. That is where I started it off with. So after I do these couple of sprites of Cutman, I'll probably go on ahead and show off some creations that have been, well, secretly hiding for a long time, basically. And let me tell you, these creations are some of them that you guys weren't able to see at all until now. Mostly because I've been away for so long. So I thought, hey, why not give you guys any updates for where the frick I've been. Alright. Cutman sprites are almost done. After I do these sprites, I'll show off what I had in store while I was basically, well, as people would say, hiatus, but I would say while I was away for Lord knows how long. Alright, so I've done all of Cutman's sprites. I guess it's time to show you guys seriously, I want to get a new laptop. Oh. Well, I hope that you get that new laptop, Christopher. I pray for the bottom of my heart that you will get that laptop. It doesn't matter whether you can or can't, I just hope that you will. Alright, so, now it's time for some characters that I haven't gotten started on yet. I'm gonna pause the music for this one. Alright, so, I gotta check my notifications real quick. Yep. Anyway, it's time for some creations that you guys were not able to see at all while I was away. First off, I'm gonna have to load up Mugen, mostly because most of these creations are secret and they haven't gotten their own videos. I've also been working on a project that you guys weren't able to see yet, so I might show that off too. So first of all will be the characters that were secret, basically, and I wasn't able to show you them. So with that, I'll Mugen. Then after that, I'll go ahead and show off what I have in store. That's great to hear, Christopher. I hope that your laptop will be, okay soon. Other than that, though, the creations that I've been making in secret were probably, well, you know, secret. They were basically some things that I wasn't able to show you guys. And they weren't able to get their own videos. So for this one, I'll be showing you guys off some of these creations that I had in secret. Once Mugen loads up, that is. Oh yeah, also, this one here that you guys didn't know, a screen pack that I made for myself. called GamerDuck's Musion. This one here was actually a screen pack that I made a while ago. Although I thought that maybe it would have been like time for me to show you guys off this thing that I had. Some of the stuff remains the same on it. Anyway, some of the stuff remains the same on it, like the options menu right over here. But the thing that has changed is the sound effects, which are also from the classic Mega Man games, like this one. Like that sound right over there. Alright, so next up will be the secret creations. Oh yeah, also that kind of character select that I made too. I'm actually kind of proud with how it turned out. Alright, so continuing on with the secret characters. If you all know, people have self-inserts. Basically, ones like Oliver, for instance, along with Nick, also including Martin, Daniel. You get the idea. Well, I'll have you guys know that, well, I have been keeping this secret away from you guys, and I've been working hard on this for quite some time while I've been not uploading. This character has not gotten its own video yet. I've been working on the Mugen thing. Well, the Mugen reveal thing. So there's no need for. So I'll probably go ahead and show this character off. For now, just portrait. This one here is just going to be the character with the portrait. This one here, GamerDuck. I will not have any gameplay for him yet. Although, the gameplay might come in during the Mugen character thing. This character was actually in development for quite some time, and it'd be kind of a shame to probably reveal him during this for his gameplay. I kind of want to keep his gameplay in secret for now. So, just beware of this, guys. GamerDuck will actually be having his own reveal in the video that I'll be making in Sony Vegas. There's also been a couple of other characters that were planned, but they might have been scrapped for some reason. For example, this one here I've been planning for a while, Green Shadow, from Plants vs. Zombies. However, I thought that maybe, like, she'd have more of a moveset than just, have, well, not more of a moveset, but more of like a Plants vs. Zombies-esque moveset that would have been planned for Green Shadow. However, I think Green Shadow would have been, scrapped either way. Next up on the list is, oh yeah, I almost forgot to say your eBay over there. Also, I've been having updates for Tag Night, if you guys didn't know. So I'll probably show them off here. Alright, for this one here, Tag Night has more of an error update so far. Basically, his attacks can work in the air now. Also, new running animation. I like this one. Continuing on with this one here, he has some air attacks that I would go ahead and say would be let me just go ahead and say that the air attacks that the ground attacks that were on the ground are going to be in the air. For example, this one here. There will be more combo game towards Tech 9 now too, now that he has air attacks. Other than him just going boom, boom, boom. Or boom, 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 boom. So yes, there will be more combo game towards Tech 9 within his next update. His true next update. Not the Genocide Cutter one. That Genocide Cutter update was basically, you know, a way to trick you guys. Moving on. In case you guys were wondering, Hologram Chaos is getting fixed. Because I've been removing some of the collision stuff. So that means that Hologram Chaos would function better. Basically, Hologram Chaos would function probably a little bit like Playtime from Fortnite. Basically to have that bug being fixed. Moving ahead, I also have other plans for characters too. For example, one and only 60-bit Tails. This character is actually going to be the thing towards 60-bit Sonic. So if I were to show him off, I'm probably going to show him off in a Sonic stage. That would actually be really cool to use Chomper and Bug Choy for Green Shadow. I would say that. Anyway. Hold on. I don't have the music on there. Frick me. I actually haven't planned out that Chemical Plant Zone thing. Alright. Now it's time to move over to 16-bit Tails. 16-bit Tails will more likely be a character much like 16-bit Sonic. He would have the same spin dash, however he would have other added moves, straight from the other games. For example, the Game Gear games, with Tails Adventure and Tails Flying Patrol. As for 16-bit Tails himself, I actually haven't gotten much towards him yet. I only got the walking so far. And probably some other stuff. I just haven't gotten to the jumping yet. However, much like the other 16-bit characters, he has different invincibility music from Sonic. As you guys may have heard, 16-bit Sonic's music sounds a little bit like this. Basically having the Sonic Mania invincibility theme. Right over here. However, 16-bit Tails has a different invincibility theme when he basically uses the invincibility himself. For example, it kind of goes along the lines of this. The different invincibility theme from Kaizo Sonic. In case you guys were wondering what that music was, it's just basically an instrumental version of the invincibility theme, Genesis version. Oh yeah, also 16-bit Tails can also have his running animation, which is this, where he flies forwards. Along with that iconic flying sound effect. If I could find a way to play it. But 16-bit Tails has that iconic flying sound effect, which is this. when he runs. So there will be plans for him to fly. Or more likely, just fly towards his opponents. Alright, now it's time for some other stuff within these characters. Time to move over to the fox who's been playing to get release date, Lawbit. And one of my most favorites to probably work on. And to suit most, I'll have Mangle. On the FNAF 2 office. Anyway, for Lawbit, this one here, since I've been using my voice for Lawbit, I mostly have to have it like high-pitched. However, since today is a B-Day live stream, Lawbit is going to be having some extra moves too. For example, she can lunge towards her opponent like this, and when she makes contact, she electrifies them and throws them towards the ground behind her. Just like that. So there is more progress towards Lawbit. So don't think that she's dead just yet. Yeah, I might go ahead and talk about that. Alright, so since you said about Kappa though, let me go ahead and say this. I understand that there's Kappa up ahead of us. But let's be honest. Creekcraft has found a way to, well, not Creekcraft, but Creekcraft saved YouTube. As he said that, well, basically he just said that he saved YouTube. Let's be honest. Creekcraft also said that for mixed audiences, you can set your stuff to not for kids. So for me, I had to set my stuff for not for kids just to entertain you guys. And hopefully not lose any of you guys within the notifications or anything else with that from Kappa. So once again, you guys, that is the reason why I'm trying to stay onto YouTube. Anyway, back to the stream at hand. Lawbit will be having more additional special moves sooner or later, so keep your eyes out for those. She also has her crouching attacks being made. I just have some unfinished animations right now. Well, don't worry, Lawbit will be finished up eventually. What else do I have? Metal Sonic and Silver Sonic hasn't changed much. Mostly because it's going to be hard to try and modify the sprites. Airman will be getting some bug fixes sooner or later. Mostly because Airman has been pretty buggy lately, according to some feedback from me. Huh. Alright. Although, that would actually be pretty cool for that. Anyway, continuing on with the stream. I've been also having some other characters that are being planned towards everything else. Also, yes, I noticed that you guys see Sayori a lot. I understand that you guys see Sayori a lot, so just for fricks and giggles, I'm gonna be going back towards her. Hopefully with she's there. Where is Monica? Yeah, there she is. I'll go back to Sayori now with Monica. Just for you guys. Alright. Now, if you guys noticed, Sayori now has her file out, much like Monica. Mostly because the playstyle that I had wouldn't fit her all that well. Just for her to have, her file, well, just for her to be attacked first, then have your file come out later, bouncing around. Anyway, continuing on with this. Sayori and Monica have some differences. For example, Monica's mini Monicas. They only just come from the top and that's it. Oh, hold on. Okay. Sayori, on the other hand, has something similar to that. Sayori spins around as normal, but the mini Sayoris come down and move around. So doing that, to show those, it basically shows how much variety Sayori could probably have. Next up is the just Monica box that Monica has. It basically just comes from the top and slams down. Sayori's, on the other hand, she makes that image come down as it goes on ahead and slams straight into the opponent from the side. So really, this could probably be a good way to outsmart your opponent. Sayori has some other moves, but they're probably not in there yet. So just to do this, I'll go ahead and oh yeah, also another update for Sayori. She also has custom boss music instead of the normal Joker theme. Basically, this song is by whoever it is. I forgot about his name, but it does fit for her. Anyway, just to show off this one here, Sayori also has some other forms instead with Monica. I'm sorry if this is getting annoying to you guys. Actually, I could just go on ahead and go into her folder and just do the whole entire press start thing that I could do. So, I just need to go ahead and lower up, then I'll go ahead and change some variables within the code. Then after that, I'll go ahead and show off the rest for Sayori. Haha, meme. Perfect. Alright, so switch these two. Testing purposes only. This stuff here is kind of for like testing purposes only. There goes a friggin' crow. Why on earth? Or a bird. Friggin' heck. Right, there we go. Trying to show off the rest of the phases of Sayori. Then I could probably move over to the next one. Next character, basically. Alright, I'll move this down here so you guys can see it. Did you watch the new Sonic movie trailer? Yes, I did, actually. It's actually really nice. Sonic's... Okay, let me go ahead and talk about the Sonic movie for a while now. While we don't have the whole entire music thing going on. The Sonic movie looks fantastic with Sonic's redesign. The first design, it's kind of meh for me. But the new redesign, perfection, basically. Also, the fact that we're getting a backstory for Sonic, which is Baby Sonic, is actually really nice, which I like. Mostly because with Baby Sonic, it's kind of gonna be like Baby Yoda in kind of away from Star Wars. Where in Baby Yoda, it's just been Baby Yoda acting just adorable. Baby Sonic, on the other hand, would actually be pretty interesting to see. Baby Sonic is basically classic Sonic. It's basically the classic Sonic after classic Sonic. Baby Sonic is basically the classic Sonic after classic Sonic. Let's be fair. Because with classic Sonic, he only has the black eyes. Baby Sonic has the green eyes. So basically, Baby Sonic is going to be the classic Sonic after classic Sonic. In a way, that is. Other than that, though, the Sonic movie actually looks really amazing. It'd definitely be something that would be worth watching for me. And I love it. What about the Knuckles? You mean Knuckles in the Sonic movie? That, I'm not sure about. I mean, Paramount did redesign Sonic after the first design, so we're not sure if, like, Paramount would go through the whole entire process of going over to make Knuckles again by doing the redesign. Mostly because with Knuckles, they probably need to go ahead and try and look the character. Then they would have to go ahead and let the people give feedback. But considering that the video effects thing closed, it'd probably be hard for them to go through that whole entire redesign process for Knuckles. However, I've seen from the Echidna tribe, I think it would actually be really nice for them to have that. Anyway, back to music. We get new memes in 2020. I wonder about 22. Me too, I wonder about 2022, Stickman. All those memes, they actually keep on coming and giving. Anyway, back to music. Continuing on with Sayori, I'll go ahead and do this. I'm going to Green Hill Zone for this one here. Oh, goddamn. I'll probably go into Minesweeper. Alright, continuing on with Sayori. Sayori has 4 phases, while Monica only has just 3. For Sayori, it'll be different. So, for this one here, Sayori's phase 2 is a little similar to Monica's. Except I probably start up the whole, switching Doki things first. Alright. So in phase 2, hanging Sayoris are from the sides. I actually haven't had a plan for them yet, so I'm probably going to say that those things probably be knock the opponent back to their spot. Anyway, continuing on with this. In this phase, Sayori gains 3 new attacks based off the other club members, much like Monica. For Natsuki, she snaps her neck, which causes the opponent to freeze in place. Basically, this freezes the opponent in place, which lets Sayori have more moves towards her, and more openings towards her opponent. Also, I noticed that you could kind of do an infinite. That will be fixed later. Basically. For this one here, it comes over to Yuri now. Yuri has something different though. Yuri makes knives rain from the sky. I know, it's crazy seeing Yuri actually get attacked for once. You could probably move out of the way if you just move away from the knives. Just kind of like this, or you can block them. Now for the final one, Monica. Monica makes the text box appear as many Monicas come out and explode. I'm actually kind of a fan of this idea, mostly because I love the fact of making a Monica do whatever the frick she wants. Because let's be honest, Monica always fricks around with the game, so why not have this within the character? Originally, though, by the way, the original attack for the third one is going to be this, which has a dialogue box with spikes come out of the ground. Anyway, moving on, Sayori has her third phase, which is displayed here. For this one here, Sayori and Yuri come out to attack, which makes the opponent harder to attack the file. I'm probably gonna have to put down some extra stuff for Natsuki, mostly because it's kind of like not in a way for her to have like a normal expression. However, Yuri's in a way is kind of one. Moving on with Sayori. Once I probably can get the two of them thing. Sayori has a final phase. Get ready for this. For this one here, Sayori goes full on out and tries to attack the opponent straight from the file where you can't control her. It goes in a way of, let's say, Mega Man 10 style, or Mega Man style. I don't like that one Monica did. Well, it's mostly because Sayori's file is getting deleted. That's the kind of thing why I include that little Monica part. I'll probably change it up in a later update, just so that way it could probably be suited towards everyone. Moving on though, Sayori's file can be attacked. So while she's on low health, you can go on ahead and just kind of like put the controller down and let her attack. However, I hope one day I could probably go ahead and include an update where you can probably control the file during the final phase. Because let's be honest, this is not me that's doing it. Anyway, that's all there is for the Sayori character. There's a couple more characters that I have planned, so I'll probably not go ahead and go too in depth with them yet. Considering that there's multiple ones on the roster, I'm probably gonna have to go ahead and continue to keep those characters in secret. Moving on from the characters that I have, wow, I know, right? Moving on is Cutman. I know I already have something that will fit with this. Cutman will be having something different. Well, a new move added in, that is. This one here being called Rising Cutter. It's basically kind of like a Shoryuken, except it kind of hits multiple times. Just like that. Because when you go ahead and perform the move, it's mostly down core circle Y. We'll go ahead and do his Shoryuken move a little bit. Just keep in mind that it's not infinite, as seen here. You can only hit the opponent you can only do the move 3 times, then the opponent will go ahead and not be hittable anymore, as seen right there. I think that's all there is for Cutman for now, though. I can't speak. For now. I'm not sure when Cutman will be finished up yet, but I'm sure that it will be finished up in the around 2020. Hopefully. If not, then I am terribly sorry. Anyway, that's all there is for Cutman. What other characters do I have to get? Oh yeah, I almost forgot about the whole entire Sonic.exe thing on my roster. I could basically see it from right there. I'll go ahead and show it off now. This one here, it was supposed to be a Halloween thing, and that was it. Because let's be honest, this character here, it barely has any animations. It just has crouching, run, walking, barely, and standing. But yeah, that's the kind of sign I see that I had. Speaking of Sonic, though, 16-bit Sonic also has a little bit of updates coming his way, too. Also over to Minesweeper. 16-bit Sonic does have some updates coming his way. For example, he has some new moves instead of his normal spin dash, which is this. So he won't be having 3 charged spin dashes. He'll be having some new moves. For example, the spring. this one here is a spring that would probably launch the opponents up into the air. So, to show it off, here's what it does. I can help you. Well, hopefully, maybe one day when he probably gets confirmed, maybe I can help you out with Sonic.exe. Anyway, moving on. The spring move only hits about 3 times, which launches the opponent up into the air. It does no damage, so it probably gives 60-bit Sonic time to do combos, in a way. Also, I'm trying my best to try and make him have his spin dash again, since I know that it doesn't have it, which sucks. So then after I have to go ahead and get the spin dash back. Moving on, 16-bit Sonic also has some palettes with him. Well, palette changes, that is. For example, in Chemical Plant Zone, take a look at this. Bit Sonic's Chemical Plant Zone palette now has water. In this one here, 16-bit Sonic and his opponent are submerged in water. As they probably will drown, I haven't implemented that feature yet. However, there might be a chance that it could probably happen, where the opponent has to beat 16-bit Sonic within a short amount of time. But yeah, this is probably the water that was in 16-bit Sonic. Speaking of which, I have plans for the lightning shield for the water as well. As it does this for now. My plan for the lightning shield is that within the second palette, which is the Chemical Plant Zone palette, it would probably go ahead and put down a lightning shield wipe on there. Meaning that the lightning shield would go ahead and electrify the water while 16-bit Sonic and the opponent are in the water. Another secret is that 16-bit Sonic also has a little bit of a music one too. A little music secret. Take a listen to this. That's our probably final. This one here. This one here. Silva Gunner's rips being in 16-bit Sonic as a secret. This one here is actually one of the secret rips that will be in the character. So if you want to, you can keep on resetting the round while in the Chemical Plant Zone palette and try and find this little secret once you keep resetting the round. It's a rare secret, I would say. My plans also for 16-bit Sonic will also be for him to be a little bit more floatier. So 16-bit Sonic would be a lot more floatier in the water. But for now though, 16-bit Sonic will have his normal water physics until he could probably have his water physics in the character so far. And really, that's all I gotta say for 16-bit Sonic so far, for his new update. And if you're wondering about the other characters like Heavy Magician, don't worry, she's also there. I just haven't gotten to resize the portrait yet. Heavy hard-boiled heavy magician's assist will consist of what's in the portrait, like heavy gunner and heavy shinobi. Since the magician is kind of like a female, I'll probably go ahead and add in some magician-like-esque stuff. For example, my plans would be for a heavy magician to make a gun come out, which would then shoot Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, Mighty Ray, which are new in Sonic Mania Plus, or one of those bots. You know, kind of like one of those. But yeah, Heavy Magician will be getting some updates too. Hopefully. Am I late? No, you're not late at all, kindness. I'm just, it's just like 56 minutes in for the stream. Anyway, to recap, for all those newcomers that are here, Tech 9 is getting some updates. The Air update. 60-Minute Sonic is getting some good updates himself, which means that he'll probably go ahead and have springs, and the chemical plant zone palette will be revamped completely next to the Aquatic Ruins palette. Lolbit has a new special attack next to Cutman. 60-Minute Tails will be a character in the near future. Green Shadow is going to be planned to be a character in the future. Sayori, I decided to show her off myself with all of her moveset, and the fact that there's going to be a new self-insert along the lines. Just to recap, for all those newcomers out there. Moving on, I might have some updates for Muffet, as I'll probably go ahead and improve her some more. And the fact that there will be more characters along the way. And you know what? Speaking of self-inserts, holy frick, I have frick load of them. Probably go back on them now. So while I was making classic 60-minute Sonic Mania IL animation, I don't know what to do. Oh, well, for that one there, 60-minute Sonic, the IL animation is supposed to be a smooth kind of like thing. Mostly because when 60-minute Sonic stands, he has kind of that smoothness charm, as you can see from over here. So you could probably use him like a stand-like point. Basically kind of like with this animation. Mostly because when 60-minute Sonic stands, he is all smooth, and well, for 60-minute Sonic, he basically goes ahead and shows off some of that smoothness that is from Sonic Mania. Especially with some of his idle animations from the past Sonic games. Oh yeah, you also haven't thought about this, but the opponent can also kind of barely jump out of the water. So I might have to rethink that through. With the whole water killing thing. I'll probably go ahead and bind it so that way the water stays on screen. And that would be my plan. But yeah, Airman will probably have some updates too. Mostly some bug fixing updates for Airman. Because when he jumps, you have to he turns around. Mostly because he's supposed to focus like his... Mostly because he's supposed to function like his Airman boss fight. Also, I might go ahead and do some different tornado patterns. My plans will be that with every different button press, from L, Y, Z, A, B, and C, Airman will shoot out different kinds of tornado patterns. So it always won't be this. So really, it won't be the same pattern over and over again. It will always be different patterns for every player. Well, for every button that I'm in. So really, it just won't end up like that every single time. Those will be my plans for Airman. As for Metal Sonic and Silver Sonic, I've been also having some plans with them too. Especially with this intro, I love.
Okay, no more playing around.
I love that intro. It's one of my favorites. For Metal Sonic and Silver Sonic, I'll be having some plans with him. And hopefully, if I ever get the chance, I'll probably put down some custom punching and kicking sprites for him. Anyway, my plans will be to do more with Silver Sonic, because with Silver Sonic, he only has this. My plans would be for the Z button, he'll probably spin dash straight towards his opponent. As with the button press, as it would basically propel him towards the opponent, he'll jump off, then go back towards Metal Sonic. I also have a couple of plans for Metal Sonic and Silver Sonic 2, as it will have more assets from Stardust Speedway, like that one. Basically, the Stardust Crusher. Along with this one here. We rarely got to see that in his boss fight, too. And we rarely got to see him charge up. Alright. Also, Metal Sonic will also have the plans to fly too. Hopefully for a double jump he'll be able to fly. But I'm not sure when that will happen. Also, it's funny how like Sonic actually crouches, but Metal Sonic just kind of goes a little bit like, just eh. I might someday make a plan to make Metal Sonic actually crouch, but I'm not sure about it yet. Silver Sonic crouches all the way, but Metal Sonic doesn't, so there will be plans for Metal Sonic to actually be crouching. Also, I haven't forgotten about the whole assist thing right there. I've been working more on the whole Metal Sonic switch pressing thing too. And I might be improving more on the Jenkin capsule as seen right here. There will be more plans for the Jenkin capsule over here. Mostly the only thing that I haven't gotten to the Jenkin capsule for is the fact that it needs to go ahead and explode. I love the fact that it just changes music though. Also, just so you guys know, there will be only one Jenkins capsule on screen at a time. So if you ever want to go ahead and have your whole entire dream of having a whole bunch of Jenkins capsules on screen, then I'm sorry, it probably won't happen. Other than that though, that's probably the plans for Metal Sonic and Silver Sonic so far. Also, I haven't came up with a ton for them yet. But yeah, there are some other plans also for Metal Sonic and Silver Sonic. Like the Switch, as I have plans for that one there. So that way it makes a copy of himself appear. There's also some stuff within Metal Sonic and Silver Sonic that I haven't shown off yet too. For example, there's also going to be Mugman within the Switch. And I see what I did there. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to make that pun. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to make that pun. It's silly. But yes, I'll be returning to YouTube again to make these kinds of live streams and also some other stuff too. Mostly video making. Moving on, not much is new within Sans or Muppet. However, Sans, I still can't believe that I finished Sans off though with this final update. And Muppet, I know I'll definitely be doing with her because I have movesets within here. One. Let me go ahead and load it up real quick. So let me go over to my desktop. Alright, I understand, Stickman. I'll see you later. Anyway, over here, I have move list ideas for every single character here. Especially the one hit KO, Fire Bite. That is my plan for that. For Muppet, that is. Real life and original, because it's an original move that I have planned. I might also add more super moves towards Muppet, since it mostly consists of down, 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 A or B, X, Y, or Z. Like down, down, X, Y, down, down, Y, Z, and down, down, X, A. X, Z, I meant. So I'll probably put in some down forward initial stuff. Kind of like the core circles. Oh yeah, I almost forgot about the secret project that I am making. This one here has been secret for quite a while now. So it might be about time that I show it off. Here we go with Project Dashy Fighters. Hope you guys are ready for this. Because this one here is in beta. Like early alpha prototype. Anyway, this one here barely has anything over here, so probably do this. Over here, you can choose between Dashy, Pluchy, or Foxmoji. So far, I have those. Start with 16-bit sizing. Nice. I'll wish you luck on. Anyway, for this one here, I have some plans for Dashie Fighters. For example, I have some stuff like Dashie's training room and Dashital City. So far with Plushie, I only got the running back and forth. And for Dashie, well, let's be honest. Dashie and Plushie are actually pretty incomplete so far. Dashie doesn't have a walking back animation, and Plushie uses Dashie as a base. So really, this game is actually in like pretty early beta. As for Dashital City, it's also an original stage. Yeah. Plushie is actually supposed to be like Dashie, except in plush form with a knife. Anyway, Dashital City is a new kind of stage that is going to be within the full game. Mostly that's going to be a stage based around the city Dashie and his friends are in. Other than that, that has been like a secret project that I've been keeping away from you guys for a while. Mostly because I've been wanting Dashie to play this kind of project. And it would be an honor for him to play it too. Other than that, Dashie Fighters, I'm not sure if it would be publicly released. However, there might be plans for Dashie Fighters to be an actual game. To be released, that is. Because, let's be honest, Dashie Fighters may or may not become an actual thing. However, I might try and keep you guys updated with it within the community posts. Just to let you guys know how Dashie Fighters is coming along and whatnot. Other than that, I think that's probably what I have to say so far regarding the whole entire Cutman Sayori thing, along with the other characters. So, to recap, Dashie Fighters is going to be made by me and sent towards Dashie so I can see what he thinks of it. Sayori is going to be complete, as I've shown off some of her stuff. Cutman has a new move, and Tech9 has a new update. 60-Bit Sonic has Chemical Plant Zone Palette, along with a new move, replacing some original moves, like the Spring. Gamer Duck is going to be a character soon. That I know, for sure. He'll have original moves, and maybe some original assists. As there would be also some Legion move lists that I've been making for each and every single one of those characters, as seen here in the move list ideas. Other than that, that's probably what's going to be around what 2020 will be holding for the channel, that is. Since to the community, I might be posting more about Dashie Fighters. Or not, who knows. Other than that, that's probably what is going to be going on around the stream for now. But yeah, also a little bit more on like Cutman's air attacks that I'll be making too. Cutman will probably need some air attacks. Mostly since he lacks thereof air attacks. Kind of like with the sprites right over here. So I'll probably go ahead and fix some of this stuff up, first of all. And there we go. Command sprites are all fixed up. Anyway, everyone, I think we've reached, yes, 12:32 as of right now. For myself, the club will be helping me though. Yes, thank you. Oh, well, alright. Thanks for letting me know, by the way, about that. Anyway, everyone, I've been working on music creations for, I think, 4 years? Yeah, 4 whole years I've been working on music creations. Now, we're gonna make it over to year 5, guys. So I hope that I could probably, hopefully, have some characters out, if I could, since I think all I've done this year is just give updates, and that's it. Other than that, guys, I think that's all I have for the stream. For characters, that is. By the way, kindness, it's alright. Your self-insert won't look bad. So I could your self-insert won't look that bad. I mean, mine looks good, so I'm sure yours will look good too. So don't worry about it. Anyway, I think that's all I have for the stream now. Well, for the music part of the stream, that is. It's actually what Christopher Padron said. Kindness. Oh yeah, I might also be implementing these hurt sprites for Cutman. Since I've been mostly using Mega Man for Cutman. I still love that face. No, you're not. You're good at coding kindness. I mean, heck, I've seen Foxy, and you're actually pretty good with them. I've also been playing on making some other sprites too, like a time over pose, which is basically this. Just face palm. Straight from Mega Maker. Or Mega Man Maker, as those people would say. Other than that, though, guys, I think that's probably what I have for the music part of the stream. and what I have to say about the characters that I've been making, some of the sprites that's been going on, and what the plans for the channel would be for 2020. So really, I want to make 2020 a really good year, guys. Mostly because 2020 would probably be the year where I'll probably try my best to upload more. Also, 2020 is the day where Coppola comes in and takes over, but that's only minor. That is only minor, as I've seen. Because Creekcraft saved YouTube, so we're all good. Anyway, thank you very much, guys, for watching the stream, by the way. I know it's been kind of shorter than the usual streams, but if I were to be honest, it's kind of like around 12:37 where I'm at. So, once again, thank you guys very much for watching the stream. And I hope that I'll be able to upload more videos, more character updates, and hopefully some more behind the scenes stuff. Oh, and if I ever do get the members thing, I swear that I'll go ahead and put in some really good stuff so you could see. I'll probably put in some, yeah, I'll probably put in some behind the scenes stuff. I got something in my head. I think there's something about making the sprites? If you mean by making original sprites, I would say that I would go ahead and, for Cutman, I would say that I would, basically for Cutman, I just use Mega Man sprites as a base. And for 60-Bit Sonic, the smoothness of the animation, for instance, 60-Bit Sonic, he goes ahead and, does everything pixel by pixel in a way. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you all in 2020, the big year! Until then, see y'all later and Happy New Year.